Welcome to the fifth edition of a Team Lesnar Wrestling Show. As always, my name is Tyler Keller, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up after I post it. Now here to some questions from Jeff Hardy Hill. what was your moments when Triple H won the Royal Rumble? What did I think, basically? It was very predictable, to say the least. It was the best move because the way with injuries and all that, that's the only way it worked out and everything. And personally, I thought Brock or Bray Wyatt should have won, so that's my thoughts on that. It's not much to me on what my thoughts are about that. Okay. From Jen Wrestler, one of my favorite people on Twitter. Did you watch the GOP Debate? Well, and what was your thoughts on it? Well, I have not watched one fully complete, but with the clips and all that I've watched, my opinion is, I don't know if a lot of people like this, I like Donald Trump to win. I don't know. I know he's getting a lot of the votes right now and everything. And that's who I'd pick. I just wouldn't want to pick anybody else, honestly, if I had to pick today. Am I a UFC fan? And if I am, well, I'll watch UFC 196. I am a huge UFC fan. I might have not said anything about it in any way, like on my Twitter account, but I am a pretty huge UFC fan. But I will not pay that amount for the pay-per-view. Because, yes, there's good fights, but when you have those fast knockouts, is it really worth that money? I say no. I mean, that's why I've always said I'd rather watch WWE over UFC any day, because it might be quote-quote scripted. You can't say it's fake, because those moves they do, you can't say they're fake, honestly, because they have to take the bumps and everything. But I'd rather watch WWE over UFC all the time, because it's just $9.99 for a network, and that's the pay-per-view added to it. I mean, how good does it get? And you get stuff like Stone Cold Podcast, Edge and Christian Show, which is pretty funny. It's not as funny as I thought it would be, but it's still good because it's Edge and Christian. Like I said, Stone Cold Podcast, check it out with the Big Show. That one was very, very good. I'd request any of the Stone Cold Podcasts set page, because I don't know what they were doing. It's like they were not prepared. It seemed like it was supposed to be Hulk Hogan when he got in trouble, like Stone Cold would say. Didn't happen because of all that racist comments and all that he had. Battling a little throat issue right here, a little stopped up. So I will not watch UFC 196, even though I wish I could. Said, she asked, what is your top 5 WrestleMania matches? Well, the ones that really come to mind, I'd say Stone Cold and The Rock. I believe when Vince turns on The Rock, well, maybe not turns on The Rock, but sides with Stone Cold Steve Austin for like one of the few times ever at WrestleMania 17, I believe, their second WrestleMania match. That's one of my favorites. Kurt Angle and HBK from WrestleMania 22, I believe. Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair from WrestleMania 24. And also from WrestleMania 24, which I thought was a very underrated WrestleMania, and it was a great venue for the WrestleMania, and everything was pretty good about that WrestleMania. It was pretty excellent matches throughout. I'd say Triple H versus John Cena versus Randy Orton. That's when I was big on Randy Orton. I mean, years before that, but I was very, very big on him then because that Legend Killer status was very, very good. The other one, Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle, where Brock almost broke his neck. That one, it was a very, very good match, but that was just a very bad spot that Brock, I don't know what Brock was thinking, but phew. Well, I got some side notes I want to talk about here. My glasses are messed up. This Monday, which is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, my home state, I will be at Raw. I cannot wait for Raw since last week's was pretty good, and I hope they follow up with another good one, which I believe they will because it's WrestleMania season. And they got to deliver, like every Raw from now on. And then they're supposed to be edgier, like with the cussing and maybe some blood, So, we'll see. I don't know, I guess Roman's out, or I don't know. But this is going to be the first time I see The Undertaker live. That's going to be very, very awesome. I can't wait for that. Sadly, Brock Lesnar's not going to be there. I hope to see Paul Heyman do a promo. If that happens, then I'll be fine without Brock Lesnar coming, even though that's always my dream, just to see Brock Lesnar live. But if it's just Paul Heyman doing like a promo, can't beat anything like that also. He's gold on the mic, like I've always said. And I hope the crowd's very into it. Last time, they were really short with superstars. And the main event was Rusev versus Roman. Even though I love Rusev as a singles wrestler, it just didn't feel like that main event because WWE hasn't done Rusev right since WrestleMania 31, honestly. But I just hope to have a very, very good Raw and everything. And I'll do a Raw recap or review the next day. And that's all I gotta talk about. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Keep subscribing if you haven't. I'm up to, I believe, 13. I appreciate everyone since I've have this channel for maybe 3 weeks now, close to a month. And I just appreciate everything, and I'll catch you down the road.